Hey guys, welcome back to another pickups video, this time for the month of November of 2013, which it really is a historical month for video games, just because two new consoles were released this month. The Xbox One and the PlayStation 4, and also Nintendo went crazy and they released a Mario game and a Zelda game on the same day, as well as Mario Party on the 3DS. So, and on top of that, Black Friday with all the madness and all the good deals going on. So November of 2013, a crazy month, and without further ado, let's just get started. The big ticket item, PlayStation 4. This is the launch edition. I picked it up from Amazon, got a really good deal through a credit card promotion. And I do have an impressions video on this, so I'm gonna leave a link in the description if you guys want to check out my extended impressions on the system. But overall, I'm somewhat happy with the system. Unfortunately, the launch lineup didn't appeal a whole lot to me, and the only game that I picked up is Battlefield 4, which I can't really show it to you guys because I picked up the digital version. And as we all know, that game is full of glitches, full of bugs. The game was rushed to its release, so it's unfortunate that because the game, it's really fun. The levels are pretty well designed, but it was rushed to the market, and it's just a glitch fest at the moment. So yeah, I can't really show you about the digital version, and I also have an impressions video on Battlefield 4. So check out the description if you want to hear my rant on that game, if you will. Along with the PlayStation 4, I got two other free games thanks to the PlayStation Plus subscription, Resogun and Contrast. Resogun is amazing, it's a really fun shooter. Contrast is just an average 3D platformer with an interesting art direction. So that's my PlayStation 4 side of things, if you will. And as you can see in the background, the next game that I have here is Super Mario 3D World for the Nintendo Wii U. And I also have an impressions video for this. I beat the game not too long ago, and this game is fantastic. I'm going to leave a link to my full-fledged impressions on this game, but just quickly let me say that this game is full of magic. It's a masterpiece, really. It really reminds me of that same magic feel the first time that I played Super Mario World when I was a kid. And this game has that power and magic to relieve those moments and emotions. It's just so well crafted. The levels are really well designed. There's a lot of variation in the gameplay because you can play with 4 different characters, and each character has their own unique abilities. And the levels are so different from one another. Every level has a unique theme to it. They're designed in a very clever way. And so far this game has been non-stop fun, and it looks great. I mean, this is probably one of the best looking games that I've played so far. Very colorful, very well designed. So Super Mario 3D World, a must-have game if you already own a Wii U, and if you don't have a Wii U, highly consider getting one because this game is super fun. Now let's jump into the Black Friday pickups that I did. The first one, I was able to snag a PlayStation Plus subscription. They were selling these for really cheap, so even though my membership is pretty far from expiring, I thought I purchase one of these and secure another year of PlayStation Plus subscription. I really like the service. I get free games for my PlayStation 3 for the Vita, and now for the PlayStation 4, so I can't really complain. Now, the next two games that I'm going to show, I was pleasantly surprised when I ordered them in Black Friday. The first of which I am currently playing, and that game is Tomb Raider, which is one of the games that I really wanted to try because I'm a huge fan of the Uncharted series, and I've heard that this game is pretty similar to it. And I'm very close into finishing this game, so I expect to see an impressions video coming up soon. But just briefly, let me tell you that this is a very fun third-person shooter. It's on par with the Uncharted games in terms of fun, and I would go as far as saying that this game introduces more interesting gameplay things in the game, such as looking for treasure, looking for GPS parts. I don't know. There's a lot of collectibles in this game, but it's really fun looking for them. And I'm having a pretty good time. And to my surprise, when I ordered this game, I got this box right here, which I'm assuming is some kind of limited edition version of the game. I'm not really sure what it is, but it looks really good, and it came with the art book. So for $15, I was pleasantly surprised, and the art book has some pretty cool art sketches and pictures from the game, and how the characters were modeled and crafted and whatnot. So very pleasantly surprised. Definitely worth the $15. The game is really fun, and plus on top of that, I got the this, I don't know if it's a limited edition, I don't know what it is, but I'll take a free art book any day. So very pleasantly surprised with Tomb Raider. Now, to my bigger surprise, the next game also came with a limited edition set, and that game is Killer is Dead. I picked this up from Amazon for 20 bucks, and when I checked my mail, this is what I got, which is the limited edition of the game. And now this is the real deal, because it comes with a soundtrack CD, an art book. I'm not gonna take it out. You guys probably seen the unboxing of this limited edition set a billion times, but I'm really happy to have this game in my collection. It's another of Grasshopper Manufacturer games. I'm a big fan of their games, and whatever Suda51 has been involved with, although I don't think he has been involved as much with this game. But I'm a huge fan of Killer 7. I'm a huge fan of the No More Heroes games for the Nintendo Wii. So I'm excited to play Killer is Dead, and I think I'm gonna jump into this game as soon as I finish Tomb Raider. So I think this game got a little bit of a controversy, but regarding sexuality and all of that, but I think I'm gonna have a good time. I think I know how to approach the Grasshopper games. They're pretty crazy. They're pretty their sense of humor, it's a little bit out there. But I'm looking forward into playing this game. And again, for 20 bucks, getting the limited edition, it's an absolute steal in my opinion. So another Black Friday pickup, which I didn't get as lucky as the previous two. I got the collector's edition for both of the previous two games. And with this one, I got the greatest hits, horrible packaging, and that is Ni no Kuni. And this is really funny because both Newegg and Amazon had this game for $15. And the reason why I went with Newegg is because their thumbnail was showing the regular edition of the game with the pretty cool, simple but cool cover that the game has. And so I ordered from them because the thumbnail showed the regular edition. And I ended up getting the greatest hits version, which I really hate how the PlayStation games look in this greatest hits format, if you will. But I'm not gonna complain. 15 bucks for this game, and I'm really surprised at how low this game dropped in price. I was getting a little bit worried because when this game first came out, I didn't want to pay $60 for it, so I thought I was going to take my chances and see if the game dropped down in price, and sure enough it did, to 15 bucks. And I'm looking forward into this game. I have to admit that I watch many gameplay videos, and I'm not pretty fond of the battle system in this game, but as far as the presentation and the art direction, I like Studio Ghibli's work, so this game looks phenomenal. The animation looks fantastic. So I'm willing to give this a shot for 15 bucks. And I know not a whole lot of people enjoy this game, but I'll give it a shot and see what I think about it. So Ni no Kuni for the PlayStation 3, the sucky Greatest Hits edition. Another Black Friday pickup, and I did not get as lucky on this one either, and that is Tales of Exile. And I'm saying that because I've read people online, some people got the collector's edition of this game, so that would have been nice to have 3 out of 3 in terms of collector's edition. I just got the standard you know, regular edition, if you will. And disappointed a little bit, no manual at all in this game, but hey, I got this for 20 bucks, and I have a friend that he's huge into the Tales of games, and he's been bugging me to get a Tales of game for the longest time. And I never completed a Tales of game, so I'm really looking forward into trying this once I clear some of my backlog. I'm currently working on two other RPGs, playing Pokemon X and Shin Megami Tensei 4 for the Nintendo 3DS. So I want to make sure I beat those two games before I move into a different RPG. So I'm debating on whether I should start Tales of Exilia, or maybe Ni no Kuni, or maybe Persona 4 Golden, which I bought a few months ago. So let me know, guys, in the comment section which RPG I should be looking forward the most. But Tales of Exilia is supposed to be a really fun one, so really happy to pick this up for cheap during Black Friday. And the last game that I have here, I picked it up from Nioh for 10 bucks, and that game is Dead Island Riptide for the PlayStation 3. This is supposed to be somewhat of a first-person open-world zombie game. I don't really know too much about this. This is the sequel for the first game, which is, you know, Dead Island, and I never played the first game, and in fact I was looking into purchasing that game, but when I went to the Nioh Black Friday special, the first Dead Island game, it was 15 bucks, and the sequel, which is supposed to be better, it was 10 bucks. So I figured I might as well buy the cheaper game. It's you know, the sequel. As far as I know, this is a continuation of the story, so maybe I'm gonna be missing some things, some tidbits from the story. So I may look it up, or I may buy the first Dead Island game if I get it for cheap. But I'm pretty happy with this. I think this is a somewhat the concept sounds pretty interesting. You know, it's kind of like an open world, a first-person game with RPG elements, where I think every time you kill a zombie you get points, and you can use those points to upgrade your weapons and unlock new skills and whatnot. So I'm actually somewhat excited to play this game. Currently I'm playing through Tomb Raider, so maybe this is gonna be my next game. So yeah, pretty happy with my pickups for the month of November. December, I should be able to pick some games up because, you know, Christmas is coming, so I'm sure I'm gonna get a few gifts here and there. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this pickup video, and thank you for watching.